As she slowly makes her way into the church, she sees the nuns with Father Romero. They carry Grace on their shoulders to the consecration chamber. They ask Grace for her forgiveness and her sins. Father Romero asks her to enter the crypt so he can consecrate her. And as she enters the crypt, she starts having flashbacks. She was a child in the Crusades, captured, and she kept locked in the crypt with biblical words that prevented her from aging. She survived nearly 800 years without food and water. She got out during the earthquake in 1993 when a rope found her on the beach. The church's attempt to capture her failed many times. Grace is protected by a guardian angel, and the nuns were closing up the crypt, but a cross fell from the top and impels Father Romero right through the back, and Grace exits the crypt. Was this your plan all along, Father? Whatever happened to forgiveness? To which Father replies rather clearly, Christ died for the sins of man, not for the fallen angels. You are the evil darkness, and you made yourself estranged from your brother, so you need to ask him for forgiveness. Grace quickly turns around and runs, and she's running to the top of the fall. But Inspector Harris arrives, seeing her there in danger. Like the Crusaders stated, taking steps back to repent their sins. Harris tries preventing her by saying, hey, this isn't real. This isn't real. This is all just hocus pocus. She jumps off the cliff, and while in midair, she starts having more visions. Yes, she is her own guardian angel, and somehow she has become one. It was her that smeared the blood on her brother's picture back at the apartment, and it was her knocking out her foster father when she was younger, and it was her that saved Michael when he was younger and kicked out of the car, and she's the one that caused the car wreck, and she's the one that killed the nun and broke the arm of the other. Before Michael died, she tried to protect him, but Michael refused her help. He killed Father Carroll, and that was a sin, so he needed to repent, and he willingly jumped off the top, and he thanked Grace for all the help for all those years. And the next day, the inspector is looking for Grace's body, but he can't find her. He releases Mother Superior because he has no right to hold her. And later on, we see Grace back in the city, and she's talking with one of her doctor friends. And as she leaves, she's walking down the street. And it's at the beginning scene where you see a nun, which is Mother Superior, holding a revolver, getting ready to shoot Grace. And as she's getting ready to pull a trigger, a truck hits the nun, Mother Superior, and runs her over, and she dies. And Grace's narration says, my brother always said I had a guardian angel, but I say nothing. Cut, credit, end scene.